type of risks are they typically, what are you seeing out there? What are, I guess, like some concerns and fears that some businesses that you're working with, and like how are they leveraging this type of solution to help
Mhm.
mitigate risks?
All right. So the way that I look at it, which again is backed up by a fair amount of research, is that as the leader of a company, you need information to be able to make decisions that steer you away from potential risk. Right? Unfortunately, when you're up here, you don't see this pool of risk down here, right? That information isn't always flowing up the chain essentially, because everybody within a company has some reason to hold on to information or to not give the full picture. That fear that, well, this isn't working out quite the way we expected. If I actually communicate that, that's going to make me look bad. Or if I pass this up to my boss, and I'm like, I don't want to give all that because that's going to make me look bad. So I'm going to reframe it. Because we feel judged, we feel there's danger within that. So what I'm talking about and how we can communicate differently is to allow people kind of a feeling of autonomy within their position and that not feeling judged. And if we communicate in a way that removes that feeling of judgment and provides a feeling of autonomy, that actually opens up that information flow, right? Which allows those potential unseen risks to move up. So the example I often give, it's a dated one, but I think it still works, is Blockbuster, right? People at the top of Blockbuster were like, we're ruling this space, right? Anybody who worked in a store for Blockbuster knew that their brand was hated. If you paid the rewind fees and all that kind of stuff, or the late fees, you came in and yelled at the poor person behind the counter about that. They knew that brand was hated. That information never moved up the chain, right? And for all the reasons that I've talked about, it didn't. So how do we remove those barriers so whatever organization you're in, those risks are now seen at the top? And that just comes down to how we communicate with people, how we build that culture, and how we build that trust.